Hello, hello, Facebook Live, Facebook, YouTube. How's everybody doing today? It is the day before Christmas Eve. Things are getting crazy. Had a consulting appointment with a client this morning, and then went and tried to source a Christmas gift, which the day before Christmas Eve, probably not the greatest time to do that. But what today's Facebook Live is about, I haven't made a post or anything, but today it's going to be a theme that I've seen with my clients and other people, and myself included. Some of the trainings that I've gone through over the years have really helped me put into perspective. And what this today's live is about is we carry judgments around our habits and what we do, and we say this is a good habit and this is a bad habit, and this is beneficial and this is detrimental. And what ultimately that stems from, thank you guys. If you're watching, like, comment, ask questions, anything. So this will be pretty short. Hopefully we'll get rolling into it, but everything has a benefit at one time. And so even though now currently it may be seen as a negative habit or something that is keeping you from moving forward in your business, keeping you from moving forward and making cold calls, talking with sellers, buyers, all of that, at one time that action had a purpose. That negative habit that we see, a good example is a lot of people say smoking is a bad habit. Well, smoking at one time served a purpose and it had a benefit. Otherwise, we wouldn't have done it. So what is the benefit? What started us doing this habit, or this coping mechanism is what it's called, at some point that provided either relief of a discomfort or kept us from putting ourselves into danger, perceived danger, right? And so those are the benefits that normally come along with a action that is now deemed as a bad habit. So avoidance, procrastination, those are normally habits that keep you safe from putting yourself out there. One for me that I found is I will start to self-sabotage to keep myself hidden, to keep myself from going out there and putting myself out in the world through videos and talking with people and speaking and educating and coaching and consulting. And so I would do things to sabotage my health, my business, my everything. But it had a purpose at one point because I didn't know myself well enough. I didn't love myself enough. I didn't work on myself enough to realize I do have value out in the world. I do have the ability to help people. I do have the ability to impact the world. And by not living into that, what I ultimately, my self-worth, my belief system was, I should operate about here to keep myself safe. When I started feeling myself rise up, that negative habit would kick into place and it would bring me back down and it would keep me comfortable, familiar. Familiar is the word that we're looking for. So the big thing about this is approaching it from, okay, I have this thing I do. It is not who I am, but to also understand, like, it started and you did it, we did it as a benefit of some sort. It is either relief, a coping mechanism, or it is to keep us safe. Because what we are going to be doing in our business, in our life, in our impact is seen as can be scary, can be unfamiliar. We are not familiar with that feeling. Therefore, we are not excited, or we are excited to do it. But that thing in the back of our head subconsciously kicks in of like, oh, if you start getting success, if you start getting abundance, if you start having love, if you start feeling all these things, hey, what happens when we lose it? Oh no, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to shrink myself down. I'm going to enact these things that now I see as bad habits, and I don't understand why I'm doing them. Approach it from, hey, this served a purpose at one time. I'm doing it as a coping mechanism. I'm doing it as a thing that helped me in some way. What did it help me avoid? What did it help me hide? What did it help me from experiencing that actually is on the other side that I want to experience? And then we put things into place to bring awareness to it so that we can counteract it when it comes up. And, oh, I don't have to smoke the cigarette because what I want on the other side is actually health and wealth and, whatever it is, whatever the story is. But it's one of those things that have come up with clients over the past couple of weeks and themes. I'm really, I'm going to be addressing themes that come up with all my clients and myself is it's not negative. It is not And that negative judgment actually adds weight and stress, and like beating harsh criticism will actually keep you from leaving or doing a counteraction, because you're fighting wanting to do it so much because you see it as negative that your willpower gets depleted. And then it's like, at that point, it's like, oh, why am I even fighting it? I'm just, I'm helpless. I'm powerless. It's an addiction. It's not. It served a purpose at one time. So go back to where it served its purpose. Go back to digging in deep of, when did it first show up? What was I avoiding? What feeling was I wanting to avoid? What did I feel in my life? I'm putting this in place to keep me from experiencing something possibly unfamiliar, even though I may think it's greater. It may be unfamiliar. I might be losing. I might, be at detriment to lose it, or at the will of something else. So just take a look at that, dig into that, feel it. If you guys have coping mechanisms, if you guys have addictions, if you have habits that you deem negative or bad, message me directly and I can help you kind of unpack it a little bit and, maybe able to help you out. So business, personal, intimate relationships, kids, that's where they're going to be the most prevalent. So, all right, guys, that's my piece for today. Have a good Christmas Eve, Christmas. I probably won't make any more content till Monday. Family's coming into town, got the kids, got all kinds of craziness over the next 4 days. So I love you all. Have a good rest of your holiday Christmas. If I don't talk to you guys, I may pop on. Who knows? Not committing to anything, but I love you all. Thank you guys for watching the past couple of months as I've been going through this, to my followers, all of that. So again, love you guys. Thank you for hopping on. Thank you for watching, and have a Merry Christmas. I'll talk to you guys soon.